All right, so I got all of my yardage that I had gotten from Hobby Lobby online that I received that I did the video on. I got all of that wrapped up into the bolts. I put my larger bolts down here. These are the ones that I got on Facebook Marketplace for $5 a bolt. And then there's the one that I bought from Hobby Lobby with all that yardage that I love. My desk, my island is now cleared off, which I love. This is one of my holders for my cameras. I have my mat on the table and my lazy Susan that I keep my rotary cutters, my good scissors, and my lint roller and some other things that I need. And then over here, I do have this bolt here that I don't have a place for yet. Some more foam board because I have a bunch of fabrics coming from Marshall's. I went to Hobby Lobby and bought a bunch more foam boards so I can cut those up into these pieces for all of that Marshall's fabric that's coming in. I my Dollar Tree is out of it. I went to 3 Dollar Trees. None of them have it for $1.25. I didn't, of course, just go just for that. So they're $1.99 at Hobby Lobby. There's no sale on them, but that's still good, and it's a good quality as well. And then here's my paper cutter, my diffusers that I like to keep close to my work desk, which is right here. And then I have my pink mat here, my rulers with this really cool thing that I learned from a lady on YouTube. Then I have my freight check, my scissors that I cut my elastic wick for my scrunchies. I keep that out so I can make the scrunchies every day and not look for things. I do have jewelry here that I need vintage, and I did just get a whole nother lot of jewelry here for $20 from somebody. So I still need to go through all of this. My scrunchies that I'm going to list on Etsy. I still need to list on Etsy. And then here is my container, which I'll do a video on this with my, oh my gosh, an amazing. So I got this at Hobby Lobby for 50% off. So it cost me like $5. But I got a huge stash of beads and jewelry, which we'll go through. They were all on clearance, and so I got all of that. So my island is really big, and it's higher than counter height. It's about a few inches higher than counter height, so that I don't have to bend over when I'm working because I stand when I work at this table. So that is and you can see how I had to build it. I have that in my video on my craft and office room tour, which you can watch. So next up is I've been doing some phone case designs. I got some orders for phone cases, so I'm doing some more designs for that. Then I am going to be doing a video. I have some videos to do. I have my fabric, all my Michael stuff that came in, so we need to do a video on that. I have all my gifted fabric and lace. We need to do a video on that. And then for self-care and everything, as crafters, sewers, sewists, and journalists, we do need to take care of ourselves. So I'm going to show you a really cool haul that I got from Ross. Doesn't have fabric in it, but it'll be fun for you to see some of the items that I was able to find for really, really good prices. And then over here is all of remember I said I needed to clear out. So I cleared out these 2 shelves so that I could put more fabrics in there. Now I'm getting a bunch more from Marshall, so I'm going to have to, and my sewing table, my sewing desk inside there, I have fabric storage as well. And there's no more room in there. So now I'm going to get rid of that white container up there. That will become one. And I'll probably have to get rid of this one here and my books up there and put them somewhere else. Those are books for me to journal in, to tear apart and make journals out of. So I'm probably it's going to end up being that all 3 of these will have fabrics, because I don't want to get rid of my yarn storage up there, because I love those boxes and they're so beautiful, and they don't quite fit all the way on the top. So I don't think I can move them up there. I mean, I could measure it, but really doesn't look like it'll fit. So I might get 3 more here. And then I'm just going to have to start sewing like crazy to get rid of it so that I can have room for more fabric. So I did put my minky dots over here. I'm going to make some eye masks with this. And I am going to make some neck heat wrap things. I can't remember what they're called. The kind that you put in the microwave with rice in it. I'm going to make some of those with that as well. And then over here on my ironing table is a mess because I put all of the knits that I got in that box that I got for $25. I'll link to that video below. I filled this one up with those knits. I have a few more knits from that were gifted to me. I need to put in there. And then here is where I put the little scraps. Remember we went through that? So I put a lot of the little scraps in there. I went to Hobby Lobby and had another haul for things that I can repurpose, that I can sell. So I need to go through that, get those inventoried. Over here, I got a lot of things in from JCPenney's that were on super clearance, and those I know that I can flip over on Poshmark or whatever. We'll see. Got some jewelry there and stuff like that. So a lot more to do. I won't be doing that all today. I'm really exhausted after wrapping all the fabric and making all the boards. So I think I'm going to call it a day for today. And I didn't get to my scrunchies, so hopefully I can get to those tomorrow. So that's where I'm at for right now. I still have not been able to make my, I haven't gone through the instructions to do my Moonbin label printer, so I need to work on that as well. That's been on my list to learn how to do that, turn the machine on, make it work with my phone or with my computer. So I still need to do that. And hopefully this next week I can get that done. The other one is learning more about my Cricut machine, and so I need to work on that as well. So I want to make, there's so many things I want to do, right? And there's not enough time. So I want to make my own, I learned how to make my own notepads. So I want to make some to-do lists and notepads and stuff that go along with my bookish niche and my FAIRYCORE niche. So I can get those up online and to start selling those, bookmarks and stickers. So those are some things that I'm working on right now, along with my scrunchies and my tote bags and everything else. So there we have it. I have a lot of shipments coming in this next week, and you're going to be excited to see. I'm so excited to share with you those hauls coming in. So I will see you on the next time I do one of these come along with me videos. We call them vlogs. So hopefully you're enjoying it and we can do some more of these.